Xin chào, Vietnam. I'm very much looking forward to going back to Vietnam for the first time as Secretary of State. And obviously, I am a little older and grayer since I first landed in Vietnam as a newly minted young naval officer, but I can still close my eyes and I can remember the country that I saw then during the war. The sight of water buffaloes, the incredible narrow rivers, the mangrove, fishermen, and the wooden boats. But what resonates most with me is how much Vietnam has changed over these last 5 decades. When I touched down at a Hanoi airport in 1991 on my first trip back as a civilian and a senator, the streets were filled with bicycles, almost no cars or motorcycles. In the years since the embargo was lifted and we achieved normalization in trade, Vietnam has become an energized, modern nation. Vietnam has been and continues to be a country on the move. And our evolving relationship today is about the future and what we can do together to seize the common possibilities that lie ahead. Nowhere is our cooperation more important than on the environment. Today, in the face of rapid economic growth, wildlife trafficking, and climate change, the Mekong region faces enormous challenges. We must protect and preserve this fragile ecosystem, not simply for our own sake, but for the world that our children and grandchildren will inherit. I know we can meet this challenge head on, and as we do so, I really look forward to immersing myself in the sights and sounds of Vietnam, from the bustling traffic in Seom to the elegant simplicity of Notre Dame Basilica. Our team will be keeping you updated and taking feedback on Facebook, so be sure to connect with us there. Hen Gap Kak Ban. See you soon.